What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? All right, another episode of Workshop Wednesdays. How you doing, Paige? How's it going? Let me just give me a second here to get prepared. I just want to I want to discuss a few things. I've had a few instant messages, a few DMs, whatever they call it, about. Hang on a second here. About do I do this full time? Do I do it part time? You know, people are getting mixed information with my videos. I do estimates at 5 at night. You know, I work at a full-time job. All these questions. Am I going to leave my full-time job to be a full-time handyman? That's what this show is going to be about tonight. It's a discussion on either staying with your full-time job or taking that chance and starting your own business full-time. Okay? All right. I'm going to give it a minute or two. Let some people, if they're going to join, let them join. What's going on, Renovations? How you doing, pal? I'm on time. Yeah, you're on time. And I'm finally getting the hang of this internet and everything else. And I haven't got my little, this right here, it's a hoodie, as you can see, but it's one of my stickers. I'm just looking at it to see if I like the design and maybe make it a circle. But it's not bad, right? Hi from me and JB. How you doing, sweetheart? I hope you're feeling better. I had a little bit of a personal scare tonight, but everything's fine. Everything's looking good, so I'm happy. I was going to cancel this thing about 10 minutes ago. I figured let me come on, and I'm going to make it quick, though, because I got to keep track of what's going on my end. The video is about... I love you, sweetheart, if you're watching. You know who it is. The video is about... Hold on, before we even go any further, everybody, we got to say it. You know what, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a minute because I know a certain person or two likes to see this, so I'm going to wait on that. Do I quit my full-time job working, it's going to be 25, 26 years, and I go full-time with the handyman stuff? Well, there's a lot of pros and cons to this. Everybody's situation's different, okay? Whether you're married, you're single, you have kids, single parent, whatever it is. You really have to, you know, look to see what what works for you, basically. If you're married and you have a spouse who has a job, and a lot of the handyman I watch on YouTube, they'll have a spouse who's working. A lot of them, for some reason, they work like in the hospital field and stuff like that. Those are great jobs. They'll never go away. Go to think about benefits. Yeah, and our code of doing business. What is my? Well, that's the thing, Renovations. I watch you, and I kind of get a gauge of what's going on. What's up, King? There you go. All right, King is here. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna say hi to my boy, Uncle Johnny, kid. There he is. Say hello. Everybody's got to say hello, or I can't put the picture down. It's a new rule. Or just hit that like button, kid. Or guess what? I don't know. He might come out. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. I don't know. Maybe he'll come for you. All right? All right, let's put him down. Getting back to it. Do you make a decision on leaving your full-time job or you don't? You have to weigh the pros and cons. If you have a spouse who's working and she's got benefits, medical benefits, that's a big plus for you to make that jump into your own business. If your wife is home taking care of the kids and you're the breadwinner and you're working at a full-time job, that's the way it was with me when I was married. I would work the full-time job and then I would cut lawns. I mean, I've always had more than one job. I had a lot of lawns at one time, but I stopped doing that. It's a lot of work. I'm getting old. I can't do the lawns anymore. If you have a spouse that has a full-time job and they have the benefits, and you have young kids, maybe not, you know, ready for college, or they're at that age where, you know, everything's very expensive, it's tough. It's tough. If you're a single dude, you're young, and you have a girlfriend, and you want to start your own business, I tell you right now, start it. Just do it. Start it. Because I'll tell you right now, if I could do my life all over again, I would have went and tried to do my own business. I always wanted to be a builder. Always wanted to build houses. And the problem with me was I got married. I had the full-time job, and it was a guaranteed paycheck every 2 weeks, and had good benefits, and I made good overtime, and I was content, and I didn't have the balls to leave and go over and try it. I just didn't. Some guys, you gotta be, I'm working 3 jobs, no spouse. Yeah, well, Paige, I'll tell you what, you're the type of person I'm looking for in my life, all right? I gotta be honest with you. That's what I want. I want a very independent person who's a hard-working person. I don't want to have to meet someone and do all the work again. I don't want to, I did that. Those days are over. So if any single chicks are out there, they got good jobs, they're looking for a handyman, give me a call, kid. All right, listen. Getting back to it, let's get serious. If you wanna leave, oh yeah, I got your number, Paige. You know that, and I know where you. Well, I don't know where you live, but you live in a nice area, a lot better than where I am. It's crazy up here. Getting back to it, if you want to start your own business and you're young, you don't have any responsibilities. Say you're living at, your mom's parents' house, whatever. You're living in your parents' basement, whatever. Go ahead and go for it. I highly recommend it. Okay, even if you have a full-time job, just try it, because you never know. 2, 3, 5 years down the line, if you succeed, it'll be the best thing, and you'll be happy. A lot of people. One thing I'm tired of listening to is, what's up, kid? What's up, Hoopla lover, man? What's going on, bro? The one thing I don't like to see, people say you got to have a job you love. You want to get up, you want to love your job. And these are all people that most of them are making millions of dollars, or they got big businesses. It's easy to say when you're already at that level, but when you have to support children and the bills come, you don't have a choice. There is no, you know what? I want to be a painter or whatever. I want to paint canvas. And how are you going to take care of your kids? I mean, you got to be practical. But if you have a spouse, they have benefits. You go for the job. You go and run your own business. God forbid you're slow. At least you have the extra income coming in from your spouse. You understand me? If it's not there and you have children, it's tough. I'm not going to tell you to go and leave your full-time job to start it. I don't want to be the one, God forbid, you don't succeed and something happens. That's not what I'm here for. The pros of having your own business is you can make a lot of money. Make a lot more money than your hourly rate or whatever you're doing at your full-time job. But you got to remember, you got to pay taxes, because you got to be legal. You got to have a legal business. And you got to pay for your benefits. And if you don't charge the right price for all this stuff, you'll be out of business in no time. Renovation, knowing how to play the game, had an upper hand, having the skill. Yeah, renovations, if other people are interested in maybe making that leap to go full-time, watch some of Renovation and Repair's videos, because he has a lot of insight in that. And he knows what he's talking about also. I'm only telling you from my experience. I'm a single parent. I have kids. My oldest is finishing up his last year in college, and I have a few that have to go through middle school and high school. I have a full-time job. I'm guaranteed good money for what I do, and I got good benefits, and I get paid every 2 weeks. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Listen. Handyman stuff is not 24, it doesn't last year round, at least not around here, all right? We go dormant sometimes for a good month and a half, and you either got to make a killing during the season, and you got to save everything, and you put away your tax money. You always got to put away, because you got to pay taxes. You got to pay benefits, you got to pay insurance. You got to pay for your equipment, your trucks, and all that stuff. And if you bring on employees, that's a whole different ball game. I mean, it's not easy. That's why, a lot of people, I get calls from certain apps and stuff. They say like certain apps are good for your business. The problem is you get calls. They think you're a handyman. You're going to come out for $15, $20 an hour. You can't work for $15, $20. It's just, you're wasting your time. The other thing you have to remember is if you do want to go full-time in your own business, It's not 40 hours a week and you go home and you have dinner and watch TV and have a beer. You are working nonstop. You'll work when you get home. You'll work when you get home. You got to do this. You're working nonstop. Saturdays, even Sundays sometimes. If you got to go out and do estimates, you got to go out and do them. I mean, if you're looking to open up your own business and you think you're only going to work 8-9 hours a day and go home and then have the weekends free and go on vacation and go on motorcycle rides and all that, you might as well stay at your other job, because it's not going to happen. At least not for the first 5, 6, 7 years. That's just the way it goes. Unless you're taking over a business that's already established and it's maybe a family business, that's a different story. So you got the pros is you make more money. The cons, you got to pay the tax. You got to pay your benefits. You got to work over a 40-hour week when you're running your own business. I'm not trying to deter people from doing it. We need more tradesmen out there, okay? If we don't have plumbers, electricians, even handyman, builders, sheetrock guys, if we don't have them 10 years from now, we're going to have a problem. Nobody's going to school right now to be a tradesman. I don't see too many of it around here. And I wish more kids would do it. I wish one of my kids would do it, to be honest with you. Be a plumber. They make good money. Get a plumbing business. Man, I'm not good with plumbing. The water, forget it. It shoots all over the place. I get nervous. Boom, I call the plumber. I can't do the plumbing thing. I apologize for that. Hold on a minute. All right. Sorry about that. So, the pros and cons. The pros, we talk about making more. Oh, another thing about the pros, opening up, you're your own boss. You're not going to have to listen to that jerk off over at your job. You know what I mean? And then you have, I say you can make your own hours, but you really can't, because you got to be there for the customer all the time. So it's tough, you know? You know your day-to-day schedule pretty much. You can plan out your day. Like behind me, I'm going to put one of those whiteboards, whatever, everybody with the markers. So this way I could write stuff down, because I forget. I put it in an old school pad if you saw my last video. You can pretty much know what you're doing day to day, which is nice. But then again, what it comes down to is if you're by yourself like I am, it's not a guaranteed income. You know, I say that, but the job I have, my full-time job, is not a guaranteed income. It isn't. But the odds are with that company that I'm going to get paid consistently every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So at this point in time, me, with my situation, my kids are at a certain age, I'm going to do this part-time. I do it on the weekends. I'm busy pretty much every day. And I work at my full-time job. I get the benefits. I get the guaranteed pay. Overtime once in a while. I don't get overtime like I used to. It cut off years ago. But at one time, we made a lot of money. And then I could plan my schedule. The one good thing about me being a handyman, part-time, and having a full-time job, having guaranteed income, where if the handyman money didn't come in, I'm perfectly fine. I could still live and pay my bills and take care of things. I don't have to take on every job. You know, there's some jobs you don't want to get involved in, and you know what I'm talking about out there. So, I got to tell you, it's nice that sometimes I could pass on the job. Say, you know what? I'm not interested, or I'm too busy, or you just mark the job up a little bit higher. You just don't want to get involved. You can feel it out. You know what I mean? But that's it. So if you're looking to go and start your own business, you're young, you have no responsibilities. Maybe you have a girlfriend, you're thinking about getting married. She has a job. If she has a job, go for it, dude. Start your own business. Try it. I recommend it to that situation. If you're single, your kids are grown and they're pretty much on their own, and you have enough time where you could retire, that's what I'm waiting for. I got another 8 years. I got to put in another 8-9 years. Then I'm leaving, and I'll go full time with the not the phone company, but the handyman stuff. And I won't be up here in Connecticut. I'm coming down there, kid. I'm coming down south, and I'm taking all your business. So remember, High Rich Handyman. All right. The other thing is that's it. So I'm going to stay put for the next 8 years, 8-9 years. No pets. They will have to have a sitter, just like a child. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Paige. Now let me look over here. I'm still working now, 80 plus. Yeah. Renovations, repair. You were on the other night. You were cleaning out the trailer 11 o'clock at night, making a video. I saw that. I was out in my trailer 2 nights ago, taking care of stuff. I'm trying to keep up with this. I'm 900. That's only 915 miles. That's not too bad. You're pretty close. Hey Paige, do you live where that big bridge is in the water? That walking bridge? Is that near where you live? Because that's beautiful, wherever that is. They have to have a sitter. Brian Hermit. What's up, Brian? What's going on? You're not too late. Listen, next week I'm going to give it like 5-6 minutes before I even start to try to give some people a chance to get on. I appreciate the people that come in and watch. What's up, Bo Hunter? That's my man right there, kid. He's a new watcher right there. New subscriber, I believe, from Tennessee, boy. How's it going on down there in Tennessee, kid? How you making out? Yeah, that dock is 2,000 feet long. Holy shit. You get out there. Hey, Bo, where in Tennessee? Yeah, where are you located in Tennessee, kid? Bo Hunter, that's a good name. Bo Hunter 93, kid. I like it. I like it a lot. Hey, Bo Hunter, you're just tuning in. You got to say something to my man right here. That's Uncle Johnny. Say what's up, kid. Yeah, what are you doing, cuz? Yeah? You from Tennessee? Yeah, that's cool, cuz. All right, so let's put him back. And that's what this discussion was all about. Dock has electric and water. Really, all the way through? Do they run the electric line like all the way through the dock from one side to the other? What's up, Money Making Mike? Mike G is in the hizzy. Yo, Mike, you get that Ferrari yet, cuz? Money Making Mike G, that's my boy right there. He's from Jersey. All the way through. Oh yeah, it does. See, when I years ago, we used to do the dock slips for the phones. And they would start at the top, obviously, and they'd run underneath the dock. And they would have the marine cable, it's called. So it would sit in that cable, they sit in the water, you know, and it would last quite a bit until it started to rot out. Now, I'm not a swimmer. People know that. I don't swim. In my last house, I had a pool. I would have to go on that friggin' night when it was dark, and the kids were in the house, and the neighbors were in the house, and I would sneak in my own freaking pool and kind of go in slow. You know what I mean? Just go up to here, all right? That's how bad it was. I used to have to sneak in my own goddamn pool because I couldn't swim. So they give me a job at the phone company to replace this line all the way down this dock. And the dock was only, it started off wide, but then as you're walking, you know what I mean, Paige, it would get to like a single freaking plank. I had to go about 50 feet down this single plank, and I'm leaning over trying to splice the telephone wire, and my tools fall into the water, half of them. I almost fell into the friggin' well. That was the last time I ever went on there. Zip code, what do we got? Your zip code has a lot to do with it if you should start a business. You're right about that. If you're in a different area in the country and there's not a lot of work or money going around, I'm in the Northeast. I'm like Fairfield County area. There's a lot of cash up here, dude. A lot of people are spending money. That's just the way it is up in this area. I get a lot of calls. I can't keep up with the work, to be honest with you, because I'm only doing it on the weekends and I do it in the evenings at night, but it's tough because I have the kids and, you know, I have my son and, you know, it's just not easy for me right now. But I let the customer know when I'm there. I give them a quick rundown of my situation. And if it's something they can't, you know, they don't want to work with and they say, well, we want someone here Monday morning. I'm sorry, I'm at the phone company. I can't, unless I got a day off. The one thing about my job is we have schedules, trick schedules they call them, and 1 or 2 or 3 times, I think five times in 4 months, we have to work a Saturday. So we'll have one day off during the week. I'll have like a Wednesday off or a Tuesday or a, you know what I mean? I got to look at my schedule, and those are the times I'll plan jobs. And hopefully, weather permitting, if it's an outside job, I can go and do it. And that's what I've been dealing with for years. We have to put our family first. Family comes first, Bo Hunter. Okay, I don't care if part-time, full-time, handyman, plumber. I'll go out and smash somebody's skull for my family. That's just the way it is. I mean, you gotta take care of your family because nobody else out there gives a shit. I'm sorry for swearing. I never swear on this channel. Hold on. All right, I had to clear my throat. It'll never happen again. Bo Hunter 931 used to live in 901. All right. Money Making Mike. Same here, Trip Dip. I get a 3-day weekend every month. Every month, 7 stack work on those weekends. Yeah, you know, Mike, you're just like me. You're a young me, cuz I don't know how old you are, but I see your videos cutting the lawns and bullshitting and singing and dancing. I did all that shit, man. And I was married. My house was like, it was beautiful. It was set up nice. You, by the way, you do a beautiful job. If any, go check out Money Making Mike's his Instagram. He posts some cool holiday pictures of his home. He's got a beautiful home. Mike, you were just like me when I was married in the beginning with the kids and all. And God bless. I hope everything lasts and you're happy forever. I do. Let's see. 44 Mike G. Yeah, go to Mike at Mr. Mike G 305. Check him out. Instagram. And if you don't follow him. He's a funny dude, man. He's a real funny dude. That's pretty much it. Wait till you see it. Yeah. Go to Instagram now. Whoever's watching this or whoever watches this in the future, check out Mr. Mike G305 on the Instagram and follow him. He's a cool dude. He's funny. He's got a lot of knowledge in landscaping. He's a hardworking kid. He's a good role model. If you're looking to start a business, check that kid out. He hustles his ass off. All right? Yeah, go check it out, Bo Hunter. It's always love for my boy Dirty, cuz you've been there from the beginning, kid. I know you. Same with Paige and my boy. Where's my boy? Let's see. I gotta scroll down. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not paying attention here. Bo Hunter. King of Crease. That's my man right there. I don't know if he's still on. Hoopla. Hoopla's cool. King of Crease Renovations is another one. I've learned a lot from Renovations. That dude's keeping busy. He's posting a lot of good videos. He's got all his stuff laid out. That video with all your, doing your, you had all your freaking tools out there. You were marking everything down. Doing a little, I don't know what the hell kind of word I'm looking for, cause you know what I'm talking. You were freaking writing all your shit down for the insurance. You were making you were itemizing your list of all your tools and stuff. Good idea. If you're running a business out there, do what he did. Write everything down. Get your serial numbers. Get your model numbers. Get all that bullshit. Write it down on paper. This way, just in case there's a fire, there's a theft, there's anything, you have insurance. If you're paying to insure your tools, which you should if you have a business, you'll have everything itemized in the amounts, and take pictures too. It's always a good idea to take pictures. I found renovations and repair. Yeah, right. You found renovations and repair on a lawn channel. Is that what you're saying? I found renovations and repair on a lawn. Yeah, renovations is good. It used to be called Searching for Signal, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. What drew me to his channel was his trailer. Sorry, I gotta go. All right, Bo Hunter, it was good seeing you, kid. Come back next Wednesday. We're gonna have some good stuff, and I'm gonna have a giveaway next Wednesday, kid. So you might win it. You just might win it, cause I might get a freaking bow. Cause what do you think? A fucking bow, and we'll kill some. No, we're not gonna do none of that. All right, so yeah, Bo Hunter, we'll catch you next week. Thanks for tuning in. All right, I really do appreciate it. I really do. By the way, I gotta say, I'm almost at 1,500 subscribers. I know it's not a lot. It really isn't. But I can remember when I had 100, or it was like in the 60s, and I couldn't wait to get to 100. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm up to 1,500. I really appreciate everybody watching the channel. I really do. And if there's anything I could do, or if you have any questions or anything, send it to my Instagram, send it to Facebook, put a comment at the bottom, cuz I'll find time to help anyone I can. That's one thing I do at High Ridge Handyman. If you notice, you can look at all my freaking comments, and some videos have a lot more than others. I respond to everything, whether it's negative, positive, whatever. I respond, okay? I don't get too big where there's 200,000 people watching my channel, and I try to be nice and say, hey, thank you for the information, and they don't even have the decency to say you're welcome. You know what I mean? That's something that some of these guys should change, because they forget where they were in the beginning, and they don't want to see guys like me, Renovation, everybody else trying to move up. They don't want to see it for some reason. I don't get it, but it is what it is. Stay tuned next Wednesday, 8 p.m. I'm going to have a giveaway. I think I'm going to have like a gift card to the Home Depot because that's my favorite freaking place to shop. And if you don't shop there, then get the hell off my channel. No, I'm only kidding. Listen, if you don't shop there, you need to go there and take a look at the stuff they got going on. They got some great sales. And I'm not here pushing Home Depot. They don't pay me nothing, okay? I don't recommend a lot of stuff in my life. And if you know me, you know the truth. I only recommend people that are worth recommending. And I can tell you right now, Home Depot never did me wrong. I never had a problem. Have you ever known an upper cabinet hold a ceiling? Have I ever known an upper cabinet hold a ceiling? I took down an upper cabinet and the damn ceiling. Oh, yeah. Yo, was that the thing that you posted, Paige, with when the ceiling came down, all the insulation, all the shit? I'm sorry about that. It came out of my mouth. All the stuff came out of the ceiling and fell all over the floor. Yo, Brian, my hermit life, cuz my Instagram's up to 120-ish. That's not bad. Whoever's watching this freaking video, go over there and subscribe to my boy's channel on Instagram, all right? If you got any balls, you'll do it. That's it. All right. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know, Paige. I got to be honest with you. I thought that you were doing some renovation, just pulling down like a plaster ceiling or something, and the whole thing came down. I didn't know you had cabinets hooked up to the ceiling. Maybe it's something they do down south. I don't know. I can't answer for that one. Renovations, if you're still there, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. When I got someone like you watching my channel, you got a lot of subscribers. Maybe I'll pick some up. Maybe they'll say, hey, wait a minute. Renovations is watching this guy. Maybe he is good. I don't know. Maybe I am the #2 handyman channel on YouTube. Maybe. I'm kidding. I'm only kidding. All right, listen. I got to get going. I got to check. It was a kit home. Yeah, kit home from the 50s. Yeah, they probably put it all together like a shoebox. We call that the boot. Up here, Paige, we call that the boot. What happened to the Milwaukee driver? I don't know. You tell me. Thanks. I'm here. Yo, renovations. You're the man, cuz. You know, give me a shout out once in a while on the channel. I don't know. Maybe. If I get up there and I'm big, maybe. Because I am #2. You're #2. I'll be #3. How's that? We all know who #1 is. We all know who #1 is. He's a good guy. He knows his stuff. Can't say nothing about him. He knows his stuff. And he's a smart business dude. I'm learning from him, you know. All right, that'll be it. I gotta go. Everybody, I really do appreciate you taking the time to spend with me. I gotta make a call to see how someone's doing in my family. And everybody have a good rest of your week, okay? And do me a favor. If you can help someone, and I do this on the Instagram, I try to leave it on the bottom, you know. And I wasn't always like this growing up. As I'm getting older, you know, I see things around me that aren't very nice. If you can help somebody, okay? I'm not saying go out and pay their bills or their mortgage. I'm saying if they need help, honestly need help, and they're hardworking people, you know what I'm talking about. Lend a helping hand. If you can help someone out, help them out. A lot of people are going through a lot of stress. A lot of kids are having problems. You know, what's going on in this country is not normal. We got to get back to the normal, okay? I'm not buying this normal crap with the masks and all the bullshit, okay? We got to get back to normal. We got to help each other. And the stuff you watch on the news, do yourself a favor and stop watching the news, because it's not but negative bullshit. That's all it is, okay? Help your neighbors, help one another, stay in the groups, stay with your friends within your community, and everything's going to work out and be fine, okay? I got to go. Have a good rest of your week, guys. God bless everybody, and we're going to catch you next Wednesday. Remember, I'm going to have a giveaway. It's either going to be a gift card, or I'm going to go and buy a freaking cool tool, and we're going to test the tool. We're going to take it out of the box. See, we're going to fucking, yeah, boom, 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 big, you know what I mean? We're going to smack it around. We're going to pour bacon grease on it, fucking hit it upside the fucking the cheek. You know what I mean? Right here, boom, right off the side of the cheek. All right, so let me get going before I get silly. Wait a minute. Let me see one thing before you go. Yo, Sonny! Let's see if he comes. Come on, Sonny, let's go. Come on, hurry up. Come on, Sonny babes. Hang on, give me 1 second. Come on. Wait. Hold on, son. Hold on, let me get back down here. All right, come on up. Come here. Oh, everybody, you know my boy Sonny, right? Sonny, right here. Look at the camera. See him? Can you see him? Maybe we'll make this the screenshot or whatever they call it. All right, we'll catch you next Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all you guys taking the time. All right, we'll catch you later. Take care now.